Hey everyone, it's Andrew. So this is going to be a video about how to shave with a Shavette style razor. I've got two separate razors, but I'm going to be using this Parker PTB or push type blade in this video just because this is my go-to blade and I really like it a lot. So for this blade, it's essentially a push type mechanism where you push out this portion that holds the actual blade itself, and then what you'll do is use a single blade. These are Derby Professional single edge blades, and you slide it into these clasps here. Make sure it's kind of set down and that it's snug, and then you slide it back into the handle itself. What I find is just make sure it doesn't catch this edge here when you push it in. You might have to push it down a little bit when you do that, and then once it's in, you just slide it all the way and kind of make sure it's flush here. So that's how you set it up. And then when you're holding it, you want to hold your kind of index finger on the back of the blade itself, and then wrap your other kind of middle finger around it so you can get control, and then put your thumb on the bottom portion here, and then wrap the rest of your fingers around, so that gives you a lot of control when you're using it. That's the Derby or Parker PTB push type blade. Just to show you, this is the other blade I have. I never really use this just because it's pretty heavy. I've gone over it in other videos, but this is the Equinox Professional Shavette style blade. How this works is it has these two mechanisms that kind of slide together and hold the blade. You have to essentially use your fingernail and kind of lift it up. And I'll show you how you put the blade in this, but on this one, it's got these bumps here, and you just slide the blade directly on those, and then you have to be very careful, but you slide the other portion over that and make sure it doesn't slide up, and then it's flush. It's pretty difficult on camera. Let me just do it. This is also why I don't like this blade, because the mechanism is pretty annoying. Literally, it just keeps on popping in and out, so I don't recommend this blade, but keep on with it. There you go. So once you get it kind of snug in between, it's not even flush there, but then you slide this other mechanism down, and then it's there, but like this is literally lifted up so the blade can slide out. I don't like this blade just because it's heavy, and the mechanism for getting the blade in is annoying, and I think it's a little bit dangerous as far as that, but that's this kind of sliding mechanism. There's other ones like that, so if you're interested, you can look into that. So let's get started. Essentially, what I'll be using is Shea Moisture beard oil as like a pre-shave conditioning oil. I'm going to be using the Proraso sensitive skin soap. This just comes in a kind of, the soap's in the container, and then it's in a bowl. And then this is the Je&Co synthetic shave brush. So that's pretty much what I'll be using. So what you want to do first is get the water hot and wet your face. And then with the pre-shave oil, just do like 3-4 drops. Okay? And then just rub it in your fingers and kind of rub it along your face. Okay? Alright, after that, the Parker blade's all set up with the blade, so that's good to go. What you'll do is take the synthetic brush, get it warm and soaked with water, kind of wring it out a little bit, and then just lather directly into the cup. You might need some more water when you do this, but just get a good like thick lather. So that's kind of what I go with, and then I go directly on my face as far as lathering. Alright, just so I can talk. So now you grab the blade, get it in your hand, as I was saying, and then what you'll do is just kind of slide it along your skin in straight movements, and what you want to do is keep your skin taut while you're doing this. And so I'll start on the right side, So I'm just pulling my skin up and then doing short motions with this. And for the Shavette style razor, you just gotta kind of let the blade do its work. You can't press hard, otherwise you're just gonna cut your skin. As you can tell, when I'm underneath my neck here, I'm raising my chin up to get this skin from like being kind of like having extra skin there. You just elevate it straight up and then come straight down. So that's pretty much this side. Now, I personally don't switch hands, so I'll hold it the same way, and I'll just do the same thing on the other side. Okay. And then underneath your chin area, or your mouth, what you're going to do is just kind of lift up your chin like this and get the skin on the side. And I cut that pimple that was there. It was great. Same thing on this side. Just while we're sitting here, I'm gonna just use my Styptic pencil in that one area that bled. It was just a pimple, so I caught the edge of it. And that should stop on its own. And the rest of my chin here, just okay. And then underneath your nose here, what you'll do is just get underneath your nose and then come straight down. Same thing on the other side. that's pretty much it. If you can tell, I cut myself a little bit here on my chin, and then there's like, not even there, but on the chin here, just from pressing, and then there's a little bit here. But that's pretty much everything. What you'll do is just rinse off your face now. And then just dry off. And similar to the other area, what I'll do is just for here, I'll roll over the Styptic pencil on these kind of small cuts. It does happen. Just having a Styptic pencil is useful for this type of thing, especially when you're first learning. And then this one again. All right. And then once you're done, what I use is like this Equate facial moisturizer. It's got SPF in it. I don't use anything special. You just do a dab and then kind of spread it everywhere. Alright, and then as far as cleaning up, for the blade itself, what you'll do is just push the mechanism out, take the blade out, rinse it off, and then put it on a towel to dry. Rinse off the handpiece for the push part, and then rest that on a towel as well, separately so it doesn't get corroded, and then rinse off the handle as well. And just dry it. I don't put it back together just because I don't want water sitting in it, okay? And then for the brush itself, what you'll do is just rinse it all out. Get as much water out of it as you can. And then I've got this stand right here where I kind of hang it like that. So all the water, if it's dripping, is coming down at the bottom. And then for the actual soap, you just rinse it out. Make sure no water's sitting in it because you don't want to catch any mold or anything like that. And just put it back together and wipe it dry. So that's pretty much it. As far as using a Shavette style razor, there's multiple styles out there as far as the different razors. I really like the Parker PTB push type mechanism. It gives you a lot of feedback and stuff. I got this blood here, but it's not terrible. I've had worse. But that's how you do a Shavette style razor or shaving. If you have any questions or comments, please comment below. I'll be happy to answer them, and thanks for watching.